Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Joseph here once again. I know it's been quite a while since you've seen a Microsoft Flight Simulator X video from me, but today that's going to change, and we're going to start from a different route than what we've been doing in the last few episodes of where we moved from the previous airport onward. We're just going to go on and take a look at a mod today, and I'll pick up the Fly With Me series in a future episode. However, this will be just a Fly With Me episode. It's just going to be a different location. So today we're going to be taking a look at another Avia aircraft. This is the Avia 5B. It's a World War I reconnaissance airplane / trainer, and it's a 9-cylinder radial engine. And we're going to be flying from Little Rock International Airport to Northwest Arkansas Regional Air. So without further ado, let's go on a pushback, start it up, and we'll get on out of here. It does have brakes, so that's the nice thing. So let me go on and start it up for us, and I'll make sure the volume is at a decent rate. It is. Clear prop. It's got a nice sound to it too. Going on taxi. Doesn't need a whole lot of throttle because it's a biplane or monocone, so it's a wood frame. So you don't need a whole lot of speed to get this thing moving. I know it's been a while since you guys seen a Flight Simulator X video, and I apologize if you subscribed for that. Life's been real busy, and I've also been having a lot of issues with video editing software, so it's made it very difficult to make these videos, but hopefully I've gotten all of that sorted out. Let me see what my GPS says. We're going to be departing. Well, it's too late now. Just have to cross the runway. Unless it's a turnaround bend. Ah, it's a taxiway. So we'll taxi on down to the end of the runway here. Ooh, those brakes are kind of stiff. Not exactly the best to be used, but whatever. It looks like it says LBUSA, but actually it's L-BOSA, L-BOSA. So, I haven't done any research on this aircraft, but I'll pull it up when we get in the air, and I'll tell you the history of this airplane as always. So, stay tuned for that. Yeah, we're going to be going the right way once we get on the runway. Go on and jump into the cockpit. It's going to be a little quieter in here, which is always nice. We're going to jump to the back seat, however. I'll get up in my seat. Uh-oh. Come on. Here we go. Just having a little bit of issues getting situated. I'm not used to the key commands anymore. I haven't used it in a while. The seat adjustment commands are a little rusty on me. So. It sounds like it's misfiring at idle. These probably weren't the most efficient engines in the world in terms of fuel consumption. Those radials aren't most efficient to begin with. sure that it's clear. It's a IFR airport right now, so we just GA IFR. Just going to use the old touch and go rules. Work before you leap, basically. Okay, so here we go. Do full throttle once we get to the end of this blue, or excuse me, yellow strip, and we'll head on out. Here we go. Quiet little engine in the cockpit though. It's nice. Lifts right off. We'll pull our GPS out and see how long it'll take us to get there. Hopefully it won't take us too long. Quick little airplane too. But once we climb higher, it's probably going to slow down a little bit due to air fuel mixture, but that'll be fine. So I hope you guys' week has started off well. Mine has. So not too much to report, just basically getting used to the new weather. Springtime is here. Have to take care of things around the house during that time. Make sure the grass is cut and just make sure everything is prepped. Yes, I will make an Oldsmobile video hopefully in the near future. Thinking about it maybe this weekend, given that time works out. Otherwise, it'll have to be some other time, but we'll see how things go. So, let me see, do I have a trim tab on this airplane? I do, I'm not aware of it. Let's see. Is that the trim? It's the trim, I'm going to adjust it. It's the engine starter. Magneto switch. Might have to pause and find the... Okay, it's the fuel selector cap. We'll find it. This takes a minute. Engine throttle. It's a neat cockpit though. Oh yeah, I could. Let's see, I guess I didn't save the trim settings. So it's gonna have a bit of a audio offset potentially, but I'll try to only play the video part when I restart the microphone audio. So once this 10-minute section of the video expires, I'll set up my automatic trim tab setting so I can trim it out and not have to hold the stick the entire time other than just to turn. So we'll go and get our flyby. Neat plane though. And once I get the plane trimmed out, we'll look at gauges and also talk about the history of this airplane through Wikipedia. We'll have to look at those views in a moment. Keep descending though, trying to keep that from happening. Okay, I'm going to pause real quick, guys, and I will be right back. Okay, let's see if that works. So I just adjusted the trim tab, and I'll start the video feed again. Here we go. So hopefully that works for our benefit. Try and trim it out as a trim will, as planes do. Oh, this one evidently doesn't have a trim wheel. That's not good. Oh, maybe it does. It just takes a second for it to pitch up. Very sensitive now, so that's nice. Anyways, let's go on and lower down. We'll check our gauges. If I have to adjust it, I have to adjust it. So, back into the cockpit. So we'll move the GPS out of the way once I get it on alignment with the flight I'm going to do. And and I'll move it down just a little bit so you can see the gauges. So we have a pretty basic gauge package. We have airspeed indicator, altimeter, and a new age altimeter on the, or actually clock on the right. So it's a basic airplane, but you also have your stick, more control. Don't know what that is. Maybe fuel efficiency, more fuel quantity, something along those lines. But let me pull up the Wikipedia. I'd say Avia 5B. So let me look that up. Okay, so it's an Avia BH-5. I believe, let's see. Correct. Oh, look. It's BH-5. BH-5, okay. We need to stay on course. And this thing has a quick turning radius. I might have to just look at the history of the airplane, put it in the description box below. I can't find it on Wikipedia. Oh, not BH-6. BH-5. Go. Yeah, here it is. It's the Avia BH-5. So, the Avia BH-5 was a two-seat sports aircraft built in Czechoslovakia in 1923. It was based on the firm experience with the BH-1 and shared the aircraft's basic design, a low-wing, braced monoplane. It received the nickname Boska due to its registration L-BOSA, which is what we're operating today. An appellation that was later transferred to the various Avia aircrafts derived from this design. The BH-5 was flown competitively by, I'm going to try and say his name, Zdeněk Lhota at the Belgian Touring Aircraft Contest in Brussels in 1923, and won both the overall prize for the event and the King of Belgium Prize. The same year, it won the first prize in its class in the Czechoslovak President of the Republican competition. So, on June 1st, 2007, a replica known as OK-BOS was built by Marcel Skimsky and Mishers of the Historica Leteca Republiky Czechoslovakia. Completed its first flight from Leda Mezovac in the Czech Republic. The engine used an original 1923 Walter NZ60 5-cylinder unit. Specifications: crew 1 pilot, capacity 1 passenger, length 21 feet 6 inches, wingspan 31 feet 10 inches, wing area 145 feet, empty gross weight is 743 pounds, gross weight is 1,268 pounds, and the original power plant is one Azanki Radial 52 70 horsepower engine. Performance: max speed is 94 miles an hour, range is 300 miles, rate of climb is 550 a minute. No armament recorded. So yeah, that's the Avia BH-5 model that we're operating today. And a link will be in the description box below as always if you're interested in flying this aircraft. I picked it up off of flyawaysimulations.com. And so far, it seems to be a really nice airplane. I like it. So, again, we're flying the original historical airplane that won the air race in 1923. So, that's pretty cool. Looks like I got some lightning around us. I got that throttle maxed out. I love the texturing they did with my pilot's outfit. Gloves, leather jacket. That's neat. I like how they did that. That's a great detail. Let's check out the exterior. We'll use the special views. I gotta keep my GPS open so we stay on course, but I'll move it down so you can see the plane. It's a neat airplane, that's definitely for sure. Got your tail view. Long skate, close. Neat plane. And it's not very fast, so we might land somewhere early just to keep things in order. So let's go on and land at this airport up here. It's a different route, but I'll find out what the airport is that we'll be landing at once we get there. And I'll just put that in the description rather than the airport that we were originally planning to go to, because I really don't want to fly for almost 2 hours in a single monocoque airplane, if I can help it. But hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know it's going to be cut kind of short, but I have other things I need to get done, so just thought I'd make this quick FSX video for you guys, just to make sure you know that I'm still in the hobby. And I'm going to jump up to the front cockpit to give us a little bit better of a view for landing. And also tour the front seat. The seat looks rather comfy though. It's leather wrapped or vinyl wrapped, one of the two. But we're probably landing somewhere near Fort Smith at this point. So another neat thing is if you look through the windscreen, you can see the valves moving on the engine for each combustion stroke. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna start the next video real quick. Have a stupid pop up. Here we go. I love the sound of that 5-cylinder radial though. This may be a new favorite airplane of mine just because of how it operates. Nothing beats the sound of an old radial. I'm sure we could have made the approach all the way to X and A, but again, I want to get some other things done. Ooh, that's some frame rate. Happens when you're getting close to a airport. Now there is something I'm going to be looking into, and it's going to take a while for it to download. I'm going to get a global scenery mesh update for FSX Steam Edition, and we'll do a little bit of touring. I won't be able to tour the entire map, that's definitely for sure, but I'll tour some of my favorite airports and see if it updated the scenery mesh, because it's supposedly going to bring the scenery up to date and give it a little bit better of a rendering, rather than it being in like 480, it'll be in 720 or thereabouts. It's supposed to be like a free version of an Orbix update, so we'll have to take a look at that in the next episode with a future aircraft. So, man, this thing likes to glide, I tell you what. It is very light. It's only about 1,300 pounds, so wouldn't blame it. Wow, that's a massive frame rate drop. Well, here we are at the airport that I chose. So, not XNA, but the airport I chose is a separate airport. So, we'll go on and go park and turn this thing off. So, hope you enjoyed. I know I'm cutting it short, but again, I want to take care of some other things today. So, we'll see it in a longer episode in the future. So, I just want to make sure that this video is worth making, mainly because I've had issues with sound recording in the past, and it's drove me nuts. So that's why I'm making it short. This is more of an evaluation episode than anything else. Now, do we have any parking spaces? I'm not familiar with this airport. Oh, it's behind us. Oopsie. We'll have to turn around then. It's okay if we go on the grass. Just gotta be careful. I'm gonna get out and push it back. I don't wanna deal with this today. Just say the ground crew is pushing on the edge of the wing to push us back. I really do like the sound of that 5-cylinder radial, though. It sounds really good. It's very thumpy. If I find another airplane that's a radial like this and it doesn't have a sound package with it, I'll probably use this engine because I like the sound of it. It sounds great. But anyways, I'll find out what the name of this airport is, and I'll post it in the link description below, and I'll also post the aircraft in the description if you're interested in operating this beautiful 1923 Avia BH-5. It's a very fun airplane to operate. It's not very quick, but it's definitely worth looking into if you like older, like pre-World War II aircrafts. I have another Avia coming. It's another Avia 51, but it's a single engine float plane, so stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you next time. Oop, 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 oop. Alright, fine, it wants to park in the grass. We'll do that then. We'll park it in the grass. See you next time, guys.